Hey guys, let's start the 52nd episode of Daily Football News and know what has happened in the past 24 hours. Will Messi be able to claim number 7? Manchester City unveiled its new Puma home kit. Who is the favorite for Ballon d'Or 2021? Griezmann open to Barcelona exit. Christian Pulisic receives death threats. Let's quickly find out all of these in this video. Before starting this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Christian Pulisic's father revealed that his son has received death threats over social media involving a Goliath grouper fish. Pulisic hit the headlines last week after seeing one of his Instagram uploads go viral while on holiday in Florida. The 22-year-old filmed a stunt on a boat above an endangered fish and has been criticized by conservationists and animal rights groups. Harry Kane has led his England teammates in an impassioned defense of the handful of squad members subjected to racist abuse, stating that anyone who sees fit to hurl slurs is not a Three Lions fan in their eyes. Three lads who were brilliant all summer dared to step up and take a penalty. They deserve support and backing, not the vile racist abuse they've had since last night. If you abuse anyone on social media, you're not an England fan and we don't want you, said Kane. Former Manchester United starlet Ravel Morrison has reunited with Wayne Rooney at Derby County on a training basis, as the free agent looks to find a new club, says The Sun. The 28-year-old has been without a side since leaving Ado Den Haag in January. Morrison only ever played 3 senior games for the Red Devils before his exit, but has reunited with one of Old Trafford's true modern legends. Atletico Madrid's signing of Rodrigo de Paul opens up the door for Liverpool to sign Saul Niguez, according to the Daily Mail. With de Paul now signed, Atletico is now free to sell off Saul, with both Liverpool and Barcelona interested. Liverpool is said to be leading the race as Jurgen Klopp sees the Spanish midfielder as a Gini Wijnaldum replacement. Eric Lichaj has headed to Sunderland on a trial basis with a view to a full-time deal at the Stadium of Light, says Football Insider. He could return to England now, where he made his name with various sides including Villa, Leeds, and Nottingham Forest. Jack Grealish has blasted back at those accusing him of not stepping up when England needed experience and cool heads in a Euro 2020 final penalty shootout with Italy. The Aston Villa captain has posted on social media, "I said I wanted to take one. The gaffer has made so many right decisions through this tournament and he did tonight. But I won't have people say that I didn't want to take a penalty when I said I will." Atletico Madrid has secured the capture of Rodrigo de Paul from Udinese in a €35 million deal on a 5-year contract. The club has confirmed the Argentina international joins the Raja Blancos on a half-decade-long deal through 2026, mere days after winning the Copa America with his country. FC Internazionale Milano can confirm that an agreement has been reached with João Mario for the early termination of his contract with the club. Liverpool is, according to Fabrizio Romano, no closer to agreeing on a new contract with Mohamed Salah. The Egyptian forward is already tied to the Reds until 2023, but fresh terms have been mooted for a prolific presence at Anfield. Vanguardia reports that Antoine Griezmann is open to leaving Barcelona this summer. The World Cup winning forward has seen a return to Atletico Madrid mooted and will only agree to a Camp Nou exit if he gets to link up with a title-chasing outfit. Red Devils are looking to land a real defender. Manchester United are close to agreeing on personal terms with Raphael Varane, reports the Manchester Evening News. The France international defender is currently on holiday, and no fee has been agreed with Real Madrid. But the Red Devils are hoping to get a deal done. Rafa Benitez wants Everton to make a move for Napoli defender Kalidou Koulibaly, who claims 90 minutes. The Senegalese centre-half has seen a move to England mooted for some time, and it could be that he ends up on Merseyside. When Gianluigi Donnarumma succeeded Gianluigi Buffon as Italy's first-choice goalkeeper, there was a lot of pressure on the youngster's shoulders. His performances for the Azzurri, though, including at this summer's European Championship, have proven beyond doubt. Being named as player of the tournament might have come as a bit of a surprise at first, but with a little more thought it was recognition that made a lot of sense. Having only recently seen Buffon's era come to an end, Donnarumma has already started another for Italy and, at 22, he doesn't look like being displaced anytime soon. Manchester United and England forward Marcus Rashford has written an open letter of apology to his country's fans after he missed a penalty in the shootout that saw Italy crowned Euro 2020 champions. Rashford, along with Jadon Sancho and Bukayo Saka, fell short in their efforts and have since received racist abuse online. As ever, though, the 23-year-old hasn't hidden away and has spoken out about the miss and more. "I'm Marcus Rashford, a 23-year-old black man from Withington and Wythenshawe, South Manchester. If I have nothing else, I have that. For all the kind messages, thank you. I'll be back stronger. We'll be back stronger," he said. Arsenal has offered their unwavering support to Bukayo Saka after the homegrown 19-year-old suffered penalty shootout heartache and racist abuse during and after England's Euro 2020 final defeat. Arsenal has sounded a reassuring message to Saka, posting on their official website, "Last night, we saw Bukayo Saka reach the Euro 2020 final at the age of 19 years old. Our message to Bukayo is, hold your head high. We are so very proud of you and we cannot wait to welcome you back home to Arsenal soon. Manchester City would prefer to pursue Harry Kane over Antoine Griezmann as Pep Guardiola seeks strike reinforcements at the Etihad Stadium, reports The Sun. The France international would likely come cheaper than both the England skipper and Erling Haaland, who's also on the Blues' radar. But Guardiola would rather bring in Kane over the Barcelona man, with the former having led the Three Lions within a penalty shootout of Euro 2020 glory this weekend. Tottenham Hotspur has agreed on a deal to sign Sevilla defender Jules Koundé, according to a new report from Sky Italia's Gianluca Di Marzio. Di Marzio claims that Tottenham has an agreement in place with Sevilla for Koundé. The deal would see Tottenham pay €30 million plus Davinson Sanchez. The Italian adds that Koundé is now thinking about the move and that Tottenham is eyeing out Milan Skriniar of Inter Milan if Koundé says no. Real Madrid would sell up to 10 players this summer, including Varane, Jovic, Isco. Signing Kylian Mbappé is very unlikely this summer. The Saul Griezmann swap deal is growing closer day by day. The two clubs believe it is not easy, but the circumstances of the players. Clubs are making the pieces fit together more. Saul prefers to join Barca over the Premier League, while Griezmann has it clear, either he wants to continue at Barca or he would like to return to Atletico de Madrid. Manchester City has unveiled its new Puma home kit, which is inspired by the iconic 93-20 goal from the incredible 2011-12 season that provided one of the greatest moments in the Premier League in the club's history. The memory of the legendary 93-20 season echoes through the new home kit as a striking all-over repeated graphic of a digital clock, paying tribute to the remarkable generation of players and the last-minute strike that sealed the league in a way no football fan could have predicted. The home jersey is complemented by sky blue shorts and hoop socks to complete the look. Now let's move on to the major news of the day. After being cancelled in 2020, the Ballon d'Or is back, with the great and good of the football world again eyeing the biggest individual honor the game has to offer. Although the prize will not be handed out until December, performances over the coming weeks will go a long way to deciding who will and won't. The world's best players are beginning to come to the fore. So, by using their performances so far, as well as predictions of what is likely still to come in 2021, who holds the most power in this year's race? With Kant, Jorginho, Lewandowski is on the radar, but Messi had other ideas. It was the moment millions of football fans have been waiting the best part of 15 years for, as Messi finally got his hands on a major international trophy. The player of the tournament and Golden Boot winner at the Copa America, and now Ballon d'Or number 7 is going to be on its way this December. England star set to take final steps to Old Trafford. Jadon Sancho will complete his Manchester United medical this week ahead of his post-Euro 2020 holiday, says The Sun. The Borussia Dortmund attacker's move to Old Trafford is all but complete, and the finishing touches could be put on the swap this week as the England attacker returns from international duty. Sancho featured off the bench in the final minutes of the Three Lions penalty shootout defeat to Italy on Sunday. Erling Haaland's absence from Borussia Dortmund's pre-season preparations has been laughed off by sporting director Michael Zorc, who quipped that the striker was already in England amid heavy transfer speculation. Erling is already in England. The sporting director was quoted by Sky Germany after it was revealed that he had not reported to Dortmund's training complex as scheduled. The 58-year-old further insisting that they were planning for the 2021-22 campaign with their star forward at their disposal. Nothing has changed, he added. We are planning with Erling for the new season. Lionel Messi has finally won a trophy with Argentina, helping his country to end their 28-year wait for silverware by claiming the Copa America on Saturday night. Beyond silencing some of its detractors, who somehow still exist, the win has Messi as the frontrunner to win the Ballon d'Or this year, which would be his 7th. Messi is seen as a favorite this year after winning with the Albiceleste. To add to Copa America, Messi also won the Copa del Rey with Barcelona. As it stands, though, it's hard to see anybody pipping Messi to a 7th Ballon d'Or. In 47 games so far this year, Messi has 38 goals and 14 assists, as well as 26 Men of the Match awards. He finished La Liga Santander as Pichichi, and he was the leading goal scorer in Copa America with 4 goals and 5 assists, meaning he was involved in 9 of Argentina's 12 goals this summer. While Lionel Messi remains a free agent, Paris Saint-Germain has reportedly thrown in the towel and admitted defeat in their attempts to sign him. The French club hasn't hidden their interest in the Argentine in the past, but it now seems that the feeling is not mutual and hence they have decided to shelve their attempts to reunite him with Neymar. The news, reported by Le Parisien, will come as a great relief to Barcelona fans as it may point to Messi's renewal at the Camp Nou being a matter of time. President Joan Laporta continues to call for calm and maintains that all is going well, saying on Monday that Messi's renewal is progressing. Messi himself is beginning a period of well-earned rest after winning the Copa America with Argentina. A leaked audio from 2006 has revealed that Florentino Perez had some very interesting things to say about Real Madrid legends Iker Casillas and Raul Gonzalez. The president of Los Blancos was far from impressed with the pair and didn't hold back in his criticisms of two players he felt were undeserving of their status. Casillas is not a Real Madrid standard goalkeeper. What can I say? He's not and never has been, said Perez in comments published by El Confidencial. He has been a big failure of ours. The problem is people adore him, love him, talk to him. They defend him so much. He is one of the biggest frauds and the other is Raul. The two biggest Real Madrid frauds are first Raul and second Casillas. These two club icons were singled out, but Perez also revealed a poor opinion of the players in general. The players are very selfish. You can't count on them for anything, said Perez. If you do, you've made a mistake and they'll let you down. It's ridiculous. I have an awful view of the players. The comments came in 2006, when Florentino Perez stood down as Real Madrid president and put particular blame on Raul as part of the reason behind why he arrived at that decision. This was the end of our 52nd episode. We will be back with more interesting news and transfer rumors tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.